Pokemon? Hey guys, I'm back. And guess what? I learned about Pokemon Ranger Guardian signs. It has nothing to do with our site, except for the fact that it's a Pokemon game. And I'm going to share my thoughts and opinions, because I love sharing thoughts and opinions. And I love Plusle. I don't know why I said that. Anyways, Pokemon Ranger was not my favorite Pokemon game. It does look pretty cool. I mean, it did look cool when I got the first one. But after the first one, I just really didn't want to play it. Because it was a pretty easy game. You only got to be able to catch Pokemon with a stylus, and you couldn't even keep them. You just, like, keep the data in your, stylus thingy. And, to be honest, I was never excited about the series. But this, Guardian Signs game looks pretty cool. I'm not saying I'm going to get it, but let me just share a couple of things that are new. First of all, the characters look new. And you can do a lot of new things, like you can use special ranger signs to summon powerful Pokemon that you have befriended, so you can progress in the game. There's a bunch of legendary Pokemon that you can get, like, you know those 3-dog Pokemon from Johto. And 4 players can play together on certain missions, which I think is a lot cooler than the other ones, because I remember that Pokemon Ranger, the first one, I never played the second one because I wasn't really interested in the series, as I said. And, yeah, the first one you couldn't really do multiplayer unless you had 2 DSs and you wanted to trade the Manaphy egg only. That's all you could do. And that's pretty cool that you will get to be able to play certain missions. And I think that the ukulele Pichu looks really cute, to be honest. And it's pretty much the same story as the old Pokemon Rangers, but with some twists, like the fact that there's probably going to be like a lot more Pokemon. But to be honest, if they released this like after Pokemon Black and White came out, I might actually be more interested in doing this because, first of all, the story would be a lot longer. Second, you'd have a lot more Pokemon to catch, and if you didn't catch all of them, you could probably go back and catch them. Like, and third, you could probably add some more difficulty to it. Because, like, with the Reshiram and the Zekrom from Pokemon Black and White, those guys look pretty tough. I'm not sure, though, because I haven't done much research. I don't research Pokemon 24/7. How I would have liked this game, though. I would have loved this game if it were for the Wii. Like, a Pokemon Ranger for the Wii would probably be the best thing. Because I remember that I scratched up my DS screen, like, so much just by playing the first Pokemon Ranger for, like, 10 hours or something. And I also remember, just not liking how I cramped up my hand, like, every couple of Pokemon just by playing with the touchscreen. But if you played it for Wii, which my Wii is, like, all the way over there, if you played it for Wii, you'd be able to, like, circle around the Pokemon probably easier. It would be a little bit harder with the sensor bar if you have a bunch of crap lying around. But, yeah, it would probably be a lot more fun if it were for Wii. And another thing that I'd like, um, again, if it had, like, different twists or something, like, it seems like it's the same story for every game. I remember the last Pokemon Ranger that I looked at before I beat Pokemon Ranger, I think. I thought it was pretty much the same story, except with different twists. And the first one was pretty easy. I really hope that this one's harder, because the first one was probably the easiest game I have ever beaten. I think it was the first game that I have ever beaten, actually. Unless you count Pokemon Ruby. I might have beaten Pokemon Ruby before, but I can't remember. But that's pretty much all of my thoughts on the new Pokemon Ranger. I mean, I'm not really a big fan, but for those returning fans of Pokemon Ranger, it'll probably be pretty cool. And especially with the ukulele Pichu, it looks really cute. But you know why I bought Pokemon Ranger? The first one? Plusle. Plusle is my favorite Pokemon, and when I found out that Plusle was going to be in Pokemon Ranger, I bought Pokemon Ranger and was sad to find that he or she wasn't really able to be played as unless you used him as he or she as a power. But yeah, um, that's pretty much all my thoughts and opinions. You can share yours in the comments below. And I guess you can wait until October 4th, because that's when it's coming out. I guess we could have a review. I could always do a video review if somebody writes a review on Pokemon Battle Zones. But if I never get to the Pokemon Battle Zone review and somebody writes it, then you can just look it up on Pokemon Battle Zone. That's pretty much it. So I don't know yet. Maybe I'll talk to you soon. Bye.